and collaboration skill, Michael Cepeda. Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. How's everyone doing? Good afternoon, FAU. Guys, what's going on? There is an event at the stadium going on right now, and I want all of us to get real loud so they can hear us over there. How are we all doing today? There we go, there we go, there we go. My name's Michael Cepeda. I graduated FAU in 2015. I was a double major in political science and communication studies. And my 4 years here at FAU were truly incredible. I met some wonderful people, I had some great experiences, and really it was the best years of my life were here at FAU. I know some of you here right now are probably thinking, you know, what are the next 4 years of my life going to look like? What is this chapter going to be? Am I picking the right major? I mean, I graduated 2 years ago, and I'm still deciding if I should change my major. I'm still not sure if I picked the right one. But the point is, everything's going to be okay. Everything is going to be fine, because the good news is that you are in control of your destiny. You have the ability to have an amazing college experience just like I did. I got involved my sophomore year. I was an orientation leader, just like Andy. I was involved in Greek life. Anyone here thinking about doing Greek life? That's what I'm talking about. It is a wonderful opportunity to meet some great people. It's a great opportunity to learn about yourself and to grow. I was also involved in student government. I started as a House representative, and ultimately, my senior year, I was the student body president. And that year was really wonderful. It was a great opportunity for me to learn about this great skill called teamwork. Teamwork really does make the dream work, because you can't really do something on your own. That's great. You go much further when you go together. In student government, our team that we had, the cabinet that I worked with, was a bunch of all-stars. We had a great, great team, and we sat down at the beginning of the year and tried to analyze what are some of the things that we could do to enhance the school experience for you guys. And one of the things that we thought about was, how can we make the stadium more accessible? Has anyone been to the stadium yet so far? It's really pretty, right? It's one of the most pretty buildings here on campus. So before, a couple years ago, you could only go to the stadium during football games. And we thought that it would be a really good idea to have students access it whenever they please. You know, whether to go exercise, have lunch, go hang out with friends. We thought that would be a really good complement to the stadium. So our team got together, and we started to brainstorm on how we can make this happen. As you can imagine, this stadium is a multi-million-dollar facility, and convincing the administration at FAU was a little bit of a challenge at first. There were some concerns on safety, on the hours of operation. There was concerns on, you know, who would use it, who would be there to make sure it was still in good shape after students left. And that was some of the obstacles that we faced when we first proposed this idea. And the good part about that was that we had a great team where we were able to discuss and debate what we wanted to do. Some people didn't agree with the hours that we wanted at first. Some people thought that was a little too early, a little too late. And with teamwork, what we need to do is to build these relationships with everybody on your team. You have to have great relationships within your team to ensure that you're all moving towards that common goal, which for us at that time was to open up that stadium. Ultimately, we were able to get together and come up with solutions and think about how is it that we can propose this to the administration and get this to successfully start. We addressed the safety issues, we addressed the hours of operation, we presented it to the administration, and now you guys get to go to the stadium and enjoy it, get lunch, run bleachers, and just have a really good time at the stadium, not just on football games. So that was a really great time where I personally learned how teamwork can really benefit everybody involved. How many of you guys have flown JetBlue before? Okay, I see. I see a couple of hands that weren't raised. That's okay. It's August. Spring break is only a few months away. I definitely encourage you guys to book now at jetblue.com. Cancun is a great vacation spot, and we're offering very low fares there. And as you can probably tell, I work with their corporate marketing team. I've been there for about 2 years now, and it feels like it was yesterday that I started at JetBlue. And little did I know that the teamwork skill that I learned here at FAU would be so applicable at JetBlue. It really is impressive how an aircraft departs every single day on time to your destination. It's not just the pilot or the in-flight crew that are responsible for that aircraft to make it to its destination safely and on time. There are so many teams that are involved in making sure that your aircraft is safe, is catered, has the food that you need, and has everything that will make your trip a safe and pleasant one. There is the air traffic control, making sure that your flight is on the right route and departs on time. There is our ground operations team that makes sure that your bag is in the right aircraft. There's our airport operations team that makes sure that you're boarding the right airplane. You don't want to go to Mexico and then board a flight to, Cuba, right? You want to go to Mexico. So it's important that we have all these teams in sync. And teamwork really is key to this. Every single day, 365 days a year, all of these teams work together to ensure you have a safe and pleasant flight. So at that time, I was able to really look back at my time here at FAU and realize that everything I learned in teamwork was able to be applicable in my job at JetBlue. When we do some marketing events, we have to communicate with so many people. Last year, we launched about 12 new markets from Fort Lauderdale, and we started service to Cuba. We were the first U.S. airline to start service, daily scheduled service to the country. So that was a pretty big deal, and as you can imagine, it involved several different people who had different perspectives, different ideas, but yet we were able to communicate effectively for that common goal, which was to open Cuba, bring families together for the first time in several years. I wouldn't be at JetBlue if it wasn't for my experience in student government. And again, going back to this, I know there's a lot of questions that you may have about what this next 4 years have in store for you, but I was actually just able to walk down the breezeway for the first time after 2 years and check out all the new buildings and stuff going on campus, and I can almost guarantee you right off the bat you're going to have a better experience. I recommend you guys go, get involved, stop at the breezeway where all the student organizations live and they promote what they're doing. Get involved, get out of your comfort zone. And I know it's a little scary sometimes to get out of your comfort zone. You're not sure if it's the right thing or the right move, but I promise you once you get over that hump, once you start moving in a direction that you want to be at, everything becomes easy. Everything becomes a lot more easier, and you'll become a better person. You will grow personally, you will grow professionally, and you'll make some lifelong friends. So I will leave you with this message of prepare yourself to be a team player. These next 4 years, you have all the resources that this great university has to offer to prepare yourself to be a great team player for the team that you want to be a part of. Whether you want to be a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher, a firefighter, or you want to go to grad school, we're all part of a team. And right now, these next 4 years are the time to prepare yourself to be that team player that the next person is looking for. Employers are actively looking for people who are doing more than getting a degree. Getting the degree is important. Don't get me wrong. It's super important. Do well on your exams. But it's also very important to learn outside of the classroom. I firmly believe that that is where most of the learning occurs, is outside of the classroom in the extracurricular activities. Some of the stuff that you'll learn there, no textbook or professor can really teach. It's something that you have to go out there and immerse yourself in it. So I encourage you to get involved. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this real quick. Before I go, I have just one request. Can I make a quick little video of all of us saying "Go Owls"? Can we all stand up real quick? Yeah, can we do that? Let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. Come on, get up real quick, get up real quick. Everyone ready? Everyone ready? We're gonna be very loud on the count of 3. Again, there's an event happening at the stadium. We gotta be louder than them. So, are we ready? We're gonna start on 3, okay? On 3, we'll say "Go Owls." 1, 2, 3. Woo! Thank you so much, Go Owls, everybody. Have a great 4 years.
All right. Give it